Greetings film fans, a brand new entry has reached the summit of the Irish box office this week and it may or may not have something to do with a giant mountain called Everest. It's #1. But stay tuned to find out what that film might be. This is the Big Reviewski. Straight Outta Compton is a really entertaining behind the scenes look at the origins of hip hop, focusing on the supergroup NWA. Now there's a lot of controversy surrounding this film. You may have heard about it in the news, and rightly so, because people don't know whether to call this film a biopic or a biopic. So we're just going to stick to what we know. We don't want to get involved, and we're just going straight down the line with biopic. Straight Outta Compton is a great biopic. We've literally said everything there is to say about Inside Out at this point. So instead of talking about the film, we've just prepared this massive list of words to positively describe it. It's amazing, it's wonderful, it's stupendous, it's incredible, it's delightful, it's perfection, it's astonishing, it's extraordinary, it's very, very, very good. Go and see it while you can. Not as good as The Hunger Games, much better than the Insurgent series, Maze Runner: The Scorched Threads is yet another action-packed adventure set in the dystopian future. Only go and see this film if you're one of two kinds of people. One, if you absolutely love the books and the first film, and you definitely know you're going to see the second film. Or two, if you absolutely love it when Aidan Gillen, one of the stars of the film, travels around the world in 80 accents or so for every sentence he tries to say. This is the worst Aidan Gillen accent I've ever heard in my life. Sexy Joe man crush Tom Hardy, those beautiful, beautiful lips, is actually giving it 200% in Legend because he plays the dual role of both Ronald and Reginald Cray, the notorious gangsters who took over London in the 1950s, 1960s. Hardy, both of them, is excellent as ever, but unlike the 1990 version starring the Kemp brothers as the Krays, this version just doesn't have enough Spandau ballet for our liking. Wouldn't the film look and sound much better if it was like this? New entry Everest has conquered the Irish box office this week. It's inspired by the incredible true events that took place back in '96 when an expedition attempted to reach the summit of the world's highest mountain. It's got an incredibly impressive cast to match its incredibly impressive scale. Josh Brolin, Jake Gyllenhaal, Keira Knightley, and the wonderful Jason Clarke, who we actually interviewed, so make sure you check that out on JOE.ie. Now, a word of warning, whatever you do, make sure you go and see this film in the cinemas because you want to be experiencing it on as big a screen as possible because it is visually just back it off just a wee, that's too big, that's too big. It is visually stunning. Just go and see it in the cinema. Our SuJOEstion this week is Older Than Ireland. This is a genius idea for a documentary. 30 Irish people were interviewed, but they're all over the age of 100. Think about it, they were all born before the 1916 Easter Rising. That makes them older than Pat Kenny. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is the Big Reviewski. Pat Kenny, he's so old.